Think about an AI so ingenious it can create current, Google-friendly, and SEO-optimized informational or product review content from just a single keyword or any URL, all while managing to rank in search engines. Now, what if this AI wasn't just satisfied with these capabilities? What if it integrated seamlessly with your WordPress sites, taking the reins to schedule and post all this generated content automatically, leaving you free to engage in other tasks? Now visualize a scenario where you simply input an Amazon URL and watch as the AI generates product reviews for every product on those pages. Allow me to present to you AIWiseMind. This game-changing artificial intelligence software stands in a class of its own, bolstered by an ever-expanding array of features designed for the modern digital marketer. Scroll below to learn more and watch a full demo of setting up an affiliate website. Hey, and welcome back to Vid Society. In this video, what I'm going to do is show you some of my previous websites, or a couple of them that I've built using this automated tool for affiliate websites and creating informational type posts. And basically, I just let these run on their own and they're already getting traffic. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. They're indexing very well. This is one of these websites. It's called AmazingMB, which stands for Myrtle Beach. And what I did is I added some categories up here for local news, questions, and a beach shop, which is going to have affiliate links to different products from Amazon, which are automatically created and added here on my website. You can check them out if you go to amazingmb.com. Another website I have is Voyage Voices. This one I think is just a little over 1 month old, and it is doing extremely well. It's all based about taking cruises. This one here is less than 3 weeks old, and I'm going to show you some stats of them here in just a minute. Actually, if we jump over to my Ahrefs account, you can see here for AmazingMB, there are 70 keywords already being picked up by Ahrefs that it's found, and you can see the search volume for some of these. This one here, 4.6 thousand, 1.4 thousand, 1.9 thousand. Some of them already on the first page, many of them on the second and third pages. For voyagevoices.com, you can see it currently has 261 keywords already. And most of these, they're a little more competitive in this niche, but you can see here that they're on the second and third pages, most of them. So I have a lot of work to do on this one yet for backlinking and building authority before we can really get these keywords, especially the ones that bring in a lot more search volume, ranked at the top of Google. And if we jump over to my Google Search Console, you can see amazingmb.com right here. Since it started ranking or finding keywords, which was about the 31st or the 1st of August. So this is less than 3 weeks since it's got its first page or post indexed, and it's got 83 clicks, and so far 91 pages are indexed. And if we jump over to my Voyage Voices, you can see here 354 total clicks. The first one being around the 21st of last month. So actually right around 1 month old is what this website is, and it has 350 indexed pages so far. So these are moving along very nicely. I've actually made a few sales from Amazon from these websites, and a little over $18 in AdSense commission, because both of these sites, let's just go ahead and jump into the AmazingMB. You'll notice over here AdSense ads, and if we scroll down, there's also one here. So it's been approved for AdSense. This one here for Voyage Voices, also AdSense ads here. So both of these has been approved for Google AdSense, and they're roughly 1 month old. One of them less than 1 month old. So in this video, what I want to do is, because I've had a lot of questions about these sites and how I'm building them out, because I have built so many of these websites, I'm just letting them grow and run on their own, is that I'm using a tool called AIWiseMind. This is a tool that we had developed here a few months back, and it is doing absolutely amazing things. And I'm going to show you a complete breakdown of how I built out these websites using this tool, starting from the very beginning of buying a brand new domain to building a new website that I'm going to build in this video. The very first thing I did is I went to ChatGPT and I told it to give me a list of .com domains I can use for building a website based around heaters. The website will also have many questions and answers about heaters. So it gave me this list, and what I did is I took this list and I went to namecheap.com. I went to domains and bulk domain search. I pasted those in here to find out which ones were available. A lot of these were available, and the one that I purchased was this one here, heaterinsights.com. So I purchased this on Namecheap, and then I redirected my name servers to go to my web hosting I use, which is Hostinger. I'll put the link for this below the video if you want to check out their deals. It's about the only web host that I use now just because I absolutely love them. You can see it's already got my dashboard set up. So let me jump back over, and you can see right here, heaterinsights.com. Created 8/19/2013. And if you look at the bottom right corner, you can see today is August the 19th. So this website is brand new. It's not an expired domain name. There's no authority to it whatsoever. So keep that in mind as I go through and build this out and you see the results in the future. The first thing I want to do is install WordPress on it. So we're going to come over here and click on Auto Installer. I'm going to click on WordPress, and I'm going to fill out my details for installing WordPress. Then I'm going to install WordPress, and we'll give it just a second. And you can see it is now set up after just about a minute. It automatically installs SSL certificates for us. So we don't have to worry about it. So I can come over here and click on Edit Website, and it's going to log me right in. And here we are inside of our WordPress dashboard. And if we view the website right now, it's going to have the default theme right here. So the first thing I want to do is to get this website set up. I'm going to let AIWiseMind set it up for me and create all the default pages. Now, if you want to check this tool out, you can go to AIWiseMind.com. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to connect my sites and go ahead and fill out these details. So I got my name, the URL, the WordPress username login, and then my application password. If you set this up, keep in mind, this is not the same as your WordPress login password. This is different, and it's all covered right here in the tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and connect the site. And now I'm going to jump over to the site wizard. And on the site wizard, it's pretty much going to set up all of our default pages, posts, and plugins that we need on the site, saving us probably a few hours of work. So you can see right here, everything that it'll clean up, the pages it's going to create for us, and the plugins it will install for us. So I'm going to go ahead and go down through here and add the ones that I want. We'll leave everything else as it is, and I'm going to fill out this information, select my website we just added. For the tagline, I'm just going to add in learn about heaters. Now for the site description, this is very important because AIWiseMind is going to use what you put in here to create the content for all of your pages down here. So make sure you add in just a couple sentences or maybe a short paragraph even describing what your website is going to be about. So I just put Heater Insights answers popular questions for using heaters in the home, garage, or office. We also share some of our most popular choices for home heaters. Now everything else I'm going to keep the same, and I'm going to come down and click Start Site Setup. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this about 5 minutes because that's about how long it takes to create all the content it needs for the website and getting it set up. In the meantime, if I wanted to, I could go create a logo from Canva or something like that. So we're just going to go ahead and pause this video until this is set up. So I went ahead and created me a quick logo here in Canva. Let me close out of these now. And let's refresh this page and we should have some new links up here. You can see now we have all these pages. Let's go into them real quick just to see what they are. Here's the About Us page, and you can see how it pre-filled all this information. Heater Insights is a comprehensive online resource dedicated to providing valuable information insights about heaters. Our goal is to answer popular questions, and so you can see how it used the information that I put in there to create this content. Now for the Contact Us page, you would want to come in here and actually edit your contact information because it obviously doesn't know what that is. It also creates your disclosure, your privacy policy, and your terms of use. Now that we have all that done, I want to install a different theme on it. So I came here to Appearance and Themes. I did a search for a theme called Niche Blog, and you can see right here, this is the one I'm going to use. I'm going to go ahead and install it and activate it. And now I'm going to jump over and customize and add the logo. And now we're going to publish. Now I'm going to jump over to the post section under categories and look at all the categories that it added for me automatically. We have electric heaters, energy efficient, garage heaters, gas heaters, heater reviews. So this is all really good, but it's missing one that I want to add in here, which is frequently asked questions, which is how I'm going to start this website. So for this here, the default one for blog, I'm going to click on edit and we're going to name it from blog to news and update. So if we go view the website, this is what it looks like. Now this menu up here is not the one I wanted to show. I wanted to show the categories menu. So we're going to jump back into our dashboard. We're going to go to Appearance and Menus. And you can see right here, it's automatically got one menu set up for us. I'm going to go ahead and create this menu. And then I'm going to set up a new one. So I'm going to come up here and click on Create a New Menu. We're going to call this one Main Menu. I'm I'm going to make it the primary and then create. Next, I'm going to come down under the categories box and click it, and then click on view all, and it's going to show us all of our categories right here. So I'm going to select all of these and add them to the menu. Now you can see we have this new list up here. Now I really don't want 2 rows in this menu. So let me go back up here and see if I can't change this. I'm going to make all this text a bit shorter. So I decided to shorten my menu to this here, and now we're going to click save and refresh. This looks much better. So now we're ready to start adding content. Now jumping over to AIWiseMind, you can see the different types of campaigns you can create. Informational posts are one of my absolute favorite. They seem to get indexed very fast and they can bring in a lot of traffic. There's also Amazon product reviews, where you can review individual Amazon product reviews or even put in a search URL and it will create reviews of every product on that Amazon page. Or if you want to do product reviews of maybe ClickBank, ShareASale, CJ.com, or any other type, then you would use this option here. You can also create content based upon YouTube videos or RSS feeds. For this one, we're going to leave it on informational post types. I'm going to come down here and give this one a name. We're going to call this one Heater Insights. Now, jumping back over to ChatGPT, when we was searching for a domain name, I also asked it down here if it can give me a list of 100 questions people ask about heaters and using heaters in their home. Make each, I actually spelled that wrong. I put make each question unique so there are no duplicates. It said, of course, here's a list of 100 unique questions people might ask about heaters and their use in homes. So now we have all these questions here, 100 of them. We are actually creating a tool of our own that will go out and collect all of the people also ask questions from Google that can do this for you and give you more up-to-date information. And hopefully that will be available very soon. But in the meantime, I've been using ChatGPT. So here you can see I got 100. And then down here, I asked it to give me 100 more that don't duplicate the previous questions. And it gave me 100 more of them. So I'm going to copy these first 100 questions. And I'm going to paste them in this URL box. Then I'm going to grab the second 100 questions and also paste them in this box. So now it's showing that we have 200 total questions, which is great. I'm also going to tick this box to use these as my titles. So I don't want the AI to rewrite these questions. I want them to keep them the same, but then to create the content for them. So we're going to keep the keywords as the title. I'm going to scroll on down through here. I'm not going to add any affiliate links in this. Scrolling on down, we have video embeds, which I'm going to allow it to automatically find and add to each article. And then as for images, I'm not going to do this because there's just too many copyright issues with images. So I prefer to keep those off. Down here, we're going to have it automatically search for related YouTube videos to add to the content. All these settings here, I'm going to leave the same. They just seem to work the best. Total number of posts to create. Well, we had 200 questions. So we're going to do 200. And I'm not going to publish all these immediately. Instead, I'm going to schedule them. So I'm going to click on Publish on Schedule, and we'll do 5 every day. Now I'm going to tick Post to WordPress because I want it to do this automatically. I don't want to have to come in here and manage this all myself. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to select my website. And then down here at the bottom, I'm not going to set it to auto-generate a featured image. It can auto-generate tags and auto-generate category. It's already did that. So I'm going to untick this, scroll down, and from here, I'm going to choose the news category. Or actually, what I'm going to do, I'll just go ahead and create a new category. I'll click this plus sign. And we'll just do FAQs, and this is what I will use for these questions. So now whenever it uploads these posts to the website, it's going to create this category and automatically post them in this one. And then I'm going to save and run it. And if we jump over to the content page, you can see where all these articles are now set up. One of them is currently running now. The other ones are scheduled out. So these articles are scheduled to go out 3 per day until all 200 of them are done. But I want to start my website off a little bit quicker. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to do 25. And I'm going to tick all of these. We'll uncheck the first one because it's processing right now. But you can see all these other ones. And we're going to go ahead and run them now. So we're going to have about 25 posts on our website here in about 10 or 15 minutes. So it's been a couple minutes. You can see we already have 3 posts on our website. This one here says, is it necessary to use a surge protector with an electric heater? Let's see what it looks like. So first we have this introduction here, very well written. We have a video, we have a table of contents. Look at this outline of this table of contents in H2 and H3 tags. And then we have all the content created based on this one question. Going back to the home page, let's look at another one. How do I install a thermostat away from a heater to avoid inaccurate readings? And we see here in this article, we will explore the best way to install a thermostat away from a heater in order to avoid the issue of inaccurate readings. We have a video here, very well related to it, thermostat temperature wrong, your table of contents, and then all of your content. And then of course, if you choose to put your own images in there, you can do that. These are WordPress posts. You can go in and edit the post and change anything you want at any time, just like you normally would with any other type of a WordPress website. Jumping back over to our content section, you can see here now that we have 4 of them completed, another one running, and these are all roughly around 2,000 words. Word count is not guaranteed. Sometimes when we use AI technology, it's not 100% accurate. You may get 1,500 words, you may get 1,200 words, but it seems to be, especially with informational type posts, they stay close to around 2,000 words. Now, one thing that I like to do to ensure that my website and these posts gets indexed faster and picked up by Google is to submit it to the Google Search Console. Now, if you installed the SiteKit plugin, it'll do it for you automatically. If you're logged into your Gmail account, you just click on SiteKit, and you can see right here how it's going to start setting up the whole process. So I'm going to go ahead and click Connect, verify it, turn on the metrics, and set up the Search Console. And that's it. And if I jump over to my Google Search Console, you can see here that I'm under the Heater Insights website. I clicked on sitemaps, and now I want to submit my sitemap URL here. The easiest way to get this is to come back over to your dashboard. If you installed Rank Math SEO or some other type of a sitemap plugin, you'll be able to access the URL from there. I'm going to click on Rank Math SEO. I'm going to go ahead and connect my account. And then if you do get the pro version of it, it does give you a huge benefit of being able to use the video sitemap, which also really helps to be able to index your posts much faster and pick them up. I actually have the pro version I'll be installing here in just a little bit. But in the meantime, you're going to see this one here for sitemap. This does come included. You're going to click on settings. And then right here is your sitemap URL. And what you want to do is copy this last part of it that's after the slash. Go back over to your sitemaps and paste it in this box and then submit. You may get a message that says couldn't fetch. That's okay. It will update and show it that you do have posts later. So if we jump back over to AIWiseMind, let's refresh this. And you can see here that it looks like a little over half of them have been published. So we have a little bit more to go. Let's see what the website looks like now. And here it is, getting filled up with content. Now, once again, depending on the theme that you use and depending on whether you use images or not, your homepage here may be full of images. You may have images with all of your posts or just however you set it up. But the way that I'm setting mine up, I like for my websites to be faster, so I'm not using images. And I also like to make sure I don't use any copyrighted images. And sometimes AI pulls in copyrighted images, and I don't want that. So that's the reason I'm leaving those out, and instead I'm just using content and then YouTube videos. So what I'm going to do from here on out is just go ahead and let this finish. And then I'm going to go back into AIWiseMind and I'm going to set up some new campaigns with questions about electric heaters, garage, gas, portable. And then I'm going to set up a campaign to do product reviews on Amazon for heaters. And that way, every one of these categories will have posts in them based specifically on what they are. And then we're just going to let this grow and grow and grow over time. I'll continually update my campaigns, add more questions, add more content to each category and schedule them out to do maybe 1 or 2 every day. And then just let this run for months on its own and grow. So that's it for this video. I'll keep you guys up to date on this and my other websites and how well they do over time. Right now, we have customers that are getting indexed and ranked and seeing traffic within their first week of building out these websites. We have many people in our Facebook group that have already got sales from Amazon and other affiliate networks. If you guys want to try this out on your own, go to AIWiseMind.com where you can get all the details. That's it for this video, guys. Have a great day.